next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. This class is not in eCampus yet, yeah, by the way. I haven't opened this class in eCampus yet. But it will be open next week. I will try to open it in this today. There are some eCampus maintenance, so I haven't opened it by today. Okay, so please follow my material for today. You can put it in WhatsApp, I guess. Yeah, the WhatsApp group should be fine. So, list of students that cannot access eCampus. Ariantika, email. So, for those that cannot access eCampus, I can email you the question. PU email ya. All right. So please listen to my materials because your quiz will be until this point. So next week, if you want to discuss among yourself, you can use the Google Meet link. The quiz is open book, open everything, open book, open notes. You can discuss with your friends. In fact, you as an IT investigator, you have to talk with many people. I'm okay. The question is open-ended, so if you wanted to discuss with your peers, it is okay. And then the materials is week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And then the question 2 hours. I mentioned 2 hours. Start at 6, close at 8. You have 2 hours. Okay. Exactly the class time. 6 p.m. Indonesian time. Uh, I'm not sure where you are, but it is right now 6 p.m. It's if you do not know 6 p.m. Indonesian time or whatever the time, just follow the class time. The quiz will be in the class time. But our class times is 6:15. So I will open the question 15 minutes before, which is at 6 p.m. I will open the question 15 minutes before the class time, just in case that you have like e-campus error and all. So you can let me know during those 15 minutes so that I can email you the question. Okay. So any other questions? So just follow the class time. If you worried that you cannot use eCampus and so on, I could have emailed the questions to every student actually. Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, so with that being said, I wanted to follow the, I wanted to share my screen and then allow me to start today's material. So your quiz will be until this point on, yeah. Okay, so today we wanted to discuss on registry, guys. Registry. So today's course objective is on Windows Registry. We wanted to discuss on Windows Registry based on location, structure, interpretations of your Windows Registry, and how you could examine your Windows Registry. Now, before we talk about the Windows registry, allows me to discuss with you about what is a Windows registry and what kind of information gains and what kind of information that we might gain from the Windows registry, what kind of investigations that you can do from Windows registry. Right, so Windows registry, this is just a direct copy paste from Wikipedia actually. Okay, Windows registry is a hierarchical database that stores low-level settings for Microsoft Windows operating systems for applications that opt to use the registry. So inside your Windows registry, you have the Windows kernel, Windows Device Driver, Windows Security Services, Windows Security Account Manager, and User Interface. Now, If I were to summarize Windows Registry in one word, Windows Registry is your Windows database. So everything that you have done in your Windows computer will be registered inside this Windows registry. Everything that you have done in this computer, in your computer, will be registered inside Windows registry. Everything. So as if that you could not hide anything from your Windows registry. So Windows Registry replaces the configurations and initializations, aka the INI files that are used in Windows. So Windows Registry is a central hierarchy database that are designed to store information that is necessary to configure the system for one or more users, for one or more applications, and for the hardware devices. So inside your Windows, there are these database that the activity that you are doing in your Windows computers will be listed here. And then there are hierarchies of this database. Now, the first hierarchy of the database, we call it artifacts, registry artifacts. The first artifact is called user information artifacts. We have system information artifacts, and then we have application specific information. It means that when you use your operating system, such as in Windows, you have to install an apps, right? Like for example, you install Microsoft Office, you install Adobe, you install browsers. So those that are specific towards your application, any changes on your systems, and also logs information. Now, firstly, I wanted to talk about artifacts evidence. Now, the structures of your Windows registry is that you start with hives. Inside your hives, you will have keys. Inside keys, you will have subkeys. Inside subkeys, you will have values. And inside values, you will have data. So this is the structure of your Windows registry. Now, first, hives is a systems-related files. Inside your system-related file, you have a registries that called SAM. SAM is security manager. So the S in SAM is actually for security. And then you have your systems, you have your essential security hives, and then you have the software hives. And then there is also a data related to the user. We call it anti-user.dat and user class.dat. So what is the difference between your system hives and your user hives? Systems will talk about systems, like how your systems behave. For example, that when you boot your BIOS, and then you come and then your Windows are powered up, what are the applications that will power up along with your computer? Do you have some certain applications that are triggered the moment that you turn on your computer? This is part of the system related files. Or if someone was installing a malware that are triggered upon a bootable of your computer, we can track it in your systems related files. And then for the user related files, a Windows computer could have more than one user. So you could have user one, user two, user three. Usually you have administrator, and then you have user one, and then you have user two, especially if the computers have multiple users that are interchangeable in one another. So for example, that you found out that your evidence, your computers that you use as an evidence is actually a computers that are being used by more than one user. So we wanted to know that when the attack happened, whose users is currently logged in. So because you wanted to know, and then if, for example, that someone is leaking a data, for example, and then you found out that The data leaks is actually happens because this computer was connecting to a certain network, for example, certain network connections, and then the network connection wasn't saved, and then someone was able to remotely access your computer, and then this is when the data leaks happen. So yeah, you actually wanted to know which user was logged in when such activity happened. So this is what we call by user related files. And then we have what we call by handle key. So handle keys are represented as HK. So we have handle key classes root, handle key current user. I talked about you a little bit just now. It's only been found in the live systems, which is the current logged on user. You have a local machine. So for example, that user A, when it is logged on, it is have a different settings. So the settings is state in the machines. You have the current configuration, so that the current configuration that the systems have, for example. And then I have the non-live Windows registry. We talk about this. We have security, we have systems, and we have software. So this is the hierarchy of the security account or the SAM that I mentioned just now. So you have an account, and then inside the SAM you have the list of the users, and then you wanted to know what kind of security accounts that the user have. So normally if the account have a password, the password can be seen in here, or at least that way to guess the password. For example, the password hint can be shown in here. And then this is the list of the software hives. You could see that there are so many things that I listed down in here. I don't want you to worry. I will give you the slides later on. And in fact, we will visit these one by one together. So there are a lot of systems that I wanted to visit it with you. Now, the all in all that I wanted to say to you is that, let me come back here. We wanted to check on our Windows registry. We wanted to visit SAM. We wanted to visit systems, and we wanted to visit software. And I wanted to use the applications that I asked you to download just now, which is we call them Registry Explorer. We will use the Registry Explorer to check your computer. I believe that we don't have the attacker computer, right? We have your computer. So just assume that you are investigating live Windows systems, which is your system. We wanted to visit your registry. We wanted to understand what has been going on in your computer. Okay. With that being said, allow me to switch my device to my Windows machine so that we can try that. Wait for a moment. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I just wanted to confirm with you that you have downloaded the applications, right? The Windows registry. Everybody have it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. If you have not extracted that, you can go ahead extract your Windows registry. Maybe it's only take 1 minute to extract it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
I think I cannot join to download the files for now because I'm
Oh.
in my hometown and I don't have my Windows PC device right now. Is
Oh,
that okay if I
okay.
just watch?
Will it be possible that you maybe take notes?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Okay, guys. First of all, by the way, I am going to share these slides with you, but I don't think I want to wait until later. I want to share the slide with you now, actually, because we are going to do this, yeah, guys, one by one. operating system, wireless, file associations, log on, determining computer name, last shutdown, and blah blah blah, and you need this. Okay, let me just share the today's materials right now. And after you get the slides, yeah guys, please try to focus on slide slide number um 11, 12, 13, and 14. That is what we are going to do tonight. What is our WhatsApp group name? Export to PowerPoint. Hmm, give me a second. What is that? Week 4. Slides coming your way. Okay, guys. I have sent the slide with you. Stick with the last 4 slides, yeah. Okay. Now allow me to represent. Full screen. How do I? No. How? Oh, change layout. Spotlight. Okay. Uh, what did I do? Wait. How can I unpin myself? Okay lah. Okay, up to you lah, Windows. I don't care anymore. Okay, so before we start, uh, I need to share to you one more software that we need. It's called Shadow Copy. Shadow Copy. Shadow Copy Windows. Okay. Um, okay, this one. Shadow Copy. Okay, let me copy and then change layout, I guess. Is it tile? Yeah, okay, better. Okay, guys, please download this. It's only 2 megabyte. Okay, Shadow Copy by Nearsoft actually. Let's scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and then there is the download down here. Shadow Copy 32 byte or 64. Sorry, 32 bit or 64 bit, up to you. And then after you have your shadow copy, just click to the shadow copy and then extract all, and then you should have your shadow copy with you. It is very small. Okay, and then just double click on the shadow copy and then click yes, and then this is what you have. This is what we call by shadow copy. Now, why do we need to have shadow copy? I will let you know in a moment, but let me wait for a moment. Guys, can you access the URL, guys? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Can you scroll down and find the download shadow copy where you can download per your computer? Your computer might run on 32-bit, your computer might run in 64-bit. I did not know. If you are not sure, just download both, I guess, and see which one that works. Okay, right. Now, I have given you the slides. So we wanted to find out where is your Windows registry. Now let's go to your Windows registry. Now I want you to go uh, um, to your C drive, guys. C drive. If I'm not clear or I'm being too fast, stop me. My first instructions to you is download shadow copy.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can
Yes.
you repeat again the link or URL
Oh, of
on the Windows
course.
copy?
Sure. This is the link. I'm copying this link, and then I put the link in the Google Meet. Google Meet. What do we call this? Google Meet chat. The chat part on Google Meet. I'm gonna click enter. What you guys have to do is that you have to go to the link, and then you have to download, but the download link is a little bit below, so you have to like scroll down, more scroll down, and more scroll down, and then the download is right here. You might need the 32-bit one or the 64-bit one. If you are not sure which one, you can just download both and see which one that works. Which one did I download? I download the 64-bit one. And then after you download the shadow copy, you can go to your download folder and then just right click and extract the shadow copy. Right click and extract the shadow copy. And then in here you will have shadow copy view, and then just double click on the shadow copy. After you double click, this is what's inside the shadow copy. After your shadow copy is open, don't do anything yet. I will teach us one by one on how to use this. Does everyone have their own shadow copy? You guys have it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Don't do anything yet. Just download. Right. So, if you have your shadow copy, everyone, I want you to go to your. Okay, good. I want you to go to your folder in your computer and please open your C drive. Are you in your C drive? Okay. Let me know if I'm going too fast, yeah. In C drive. Good. Would you please help me in your C drive? Go to your Windows, guys. Double click on your Windows. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to System 32. If you are in your System 32, please go to, sorry ya, too small. Come here. Come here, monitor, come here. System 32 and then go to config. And then after that, it will ask you don't currently have permission, just continue. This is my config folder. Once again, C drive, Windows System 32 and config. If you cannot find this folder, let me know. I will stop share screen so that you can share screen so that I can help you to find this folder. Because you have to be in this folder. We cannot do Windows registry if you are not in this folder. I'll wait. Can you guys find this folder?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if you check my slide, yeah. Uh, we talk about. I can't open the config. You can open the config. If you have like there's a pop-up. It says that you need an access or something. You just say yes. What's your folder say? It will say that you need to have admin access and something. Just say yes. Okay. But in case you still cannot, yeah, uh, try to pay attention. Like yes, and couldn't open and no pop up. It doesn't show any instruction. Okay. May I ask, are you guys using your own computer or is a business laptop, like a laptop from your office? Okay. Azam or Ayi, yeah. Can you present your screen? I want to know what's the error.
Okay, Miss.
Yeah.
Permission to share the screen, Miss. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so all Windows.
Okay.
Okay, now I am on the
Mhm.
Windows tab
Mhm.
where the System 32 is
Mhm.
on, and then the path is
Yeah.
correct, Miss.
Yes, you are correct. What
Okay,
happened in your config?
when I am trying to open the config folder, it doesn't appear for any new tab or any new instruction. I have
Try
double click it.
try right click.
All right, click and then
Also nothing happened.
oh, nothing happening.
Okay. Okay. Are you having the same problem?
Yes, ma'am, I have same problem.
Okay. So, Azam and Ai, can you pay attention to the class first? I will give you my file.
Okay, okay, Miss.
Right, sir. Yeah, right, ma'am.
All right, Devin. Just make sure that you take notes. Okay. Okay, Azam and Ai. Okay. So I have two students that cannot access their config folder. Yeah, but let me continue. Now, guys, if you already in here, uh, you may refer back to my slide. So we're talking about SAM, we're talking about security, we are talking about software, and we are talking about systems. So let me recap to you a little bit why we are here and what we are doing here. Right, so this is my slide that I shared to you. Right, so here we go. So in your Windows registry, we wanted to talk about your SAM, your system, your security, your software, and your Mcache. So what we wanted to focus for tonight is your SAM, systems, and software. Now, these files is located in your Windows
Miss,
system.
Miss, sorry, can you share the screen, Miss? Because since I'm
Oh,
here,
oh yeah, you were sharing your screen, right?
yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Okay. Where was I? Here. All right, so you can check these slides. Slide number 10. So we were talking about SAM, systems, and software. We also have security and Mcache. But I wanted to focus on the security in SAM, the systems, and the software. And where is this Windows registry are located? They are located in your Windows System 32 config. This is the SAM, this is the security, this is your software, and this is your system. So this is the location of your Windows registry, aka the database of your Windows. Now you need this, and this systems is alive, guys. This file is alive. Um, whatever it is that you are doing, they are registering it. So if I copy Sam, okay, right click, copy. I wanted to create a folder in my document. I'm gonna create new folder. I will name it IT Forensic. because I wanted to work in this folder. So I have IT forensics in here. Oh my god, my keyboard. IT.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Do you have to copy as types?
Yes, but the problem is because this system is alive, when you copy it, it will say file in use. And then when you click try again, they will not allow us to copy. That is actually the problem. So same with security, software, and system. So if I try to copy software, for example, I will right click and copy and assume that I put it in my folder here, they will say that file in use, file in use. So why this file is in use? Because every time we turn on our computer, this registry is collecting a live database, and then the database is alive, and then they put everything that we are doing in here. That's why that you as an investigator, if you're doing a live image, if you are doing a forensics imaging of the victims or the attackers' um, digital evidence, and then you wanted to investigate their computer, the first part that you can investigate is their registry database. This is what you have to investigate first. But when you are investigating, you already performing a live image. Means that this document is no longer alive. But right now, we are not performing a live imaging. We are doing a live investigation. And then we cannot copy these because they are in use. This is the reason why I asked you to download a shadow copy. Shadow copy can help us to copy this image. So right now, step by step, what I want you to do is that please click, please click in the bar in here in your folder. You have a bar, you have the address bar in your folder. Click it, right? So when you click your search bar in your computer, it will be automatically turned into a path. So rather than having this PC, local disk, Windows System 32 and config, when you click in here, what you have is C slash Windows slash System 32 slash config. Now copy the path. Copy this path. You want to copy this path. After you copy this path, please come back to your shadow copy. And after you come back to your shadow copy, please go, please go to the bar in this side, in the middle of this side. And then Control V so that you can paste the path that you copy before. And then hit enter. Once you do that, the shadow copy will mimic whatever it is that are contained in your Windows System 32 config, right? So this is the data that are actually in here. Now I will stop for a moment so to allow you some time. Nothing happened and press enter. Are you sure?
Same, ma'am, with me.
You don't have this information?
No,
Are you downloading 32 or 64?
64, I think.
64, 64. Okay. Try to download the 32 maybe. Because if your shadow copy bit doesn't match your computer, it won't work.
I have
Is
64
it
bit.
because I use Windows 11 instead of 10? I don't know. Let me check. It should work with 11. Nathan said he used Windows 11 and it worked. It does say that Windows 10/8, but it should have worked. Can the students that have the same information with me raise your hand? I wanted to know how many successful. Okay. Okay. So here is the thing. Mm, for those that cannot copy, what I will do is I will continue the class, and then the result of the copy I will upload in Google Drive and I will send it to you so that you can use it. Because actually what we need in here is that we just need to copy actually. The investigations will be based on this file. Okay. But please continue watching, yeah. I see. Alright. Alright. I'm so sorry, Ariantika. Uh, Another suggestion is actually to use another shadow copy actually. Because this is not the only shadow copy, but this is the shadow copy that I often use actually. Um, the another alternative would be to use another shadow copy. But I don't want my students googling during class. Rather than googling, better watch me. Because if you Google and then what happened, what happened. So if you cannot do shadow copy, I will copy mine, this one, and then I will give it to you so that you can use. Okay. So for those that already have your shadow copy, what you wanted to do is that you have SAM file in here, SAM. Click it, please. Click it, the SAM, and then right click. Click the SAM, and then right click, and then click copy selected files to. Once again, go to SAM, not the log 1, log 2 SAM, only SAM. Right click, the SAM, and then click copy selected files to. And then it will automatically pop up, say that where do you want to copy. In here, there are some button with 3 dots. Click it, and then find where do you want to copy this. I want to copy this in my down document folder and IT forensics folder. And I click OK, and then click do it. And then after that, it will say finish the copy process. Done copying. You can check it in your documents, IT forensic, you will have your SAM file in here. Next, copy software. Close, copy software. Click software, right click on it, click copy selected files to, right? And then it already have the folder from your previous selection. Then what you have to do is just click do it. It says finish copy. Close again. So you have copy SAM and software, right? You have copy SAM on software. And then what you wanted to copy next is system. System. Okay, so click system, right click on system, and then click copy selected files to. You already have the path. So what you have to do is just click do it and then finish. Okay, now close it. Check your folder. You should have SAM, software, and system. Now previously you cannot copy this because it is a live registry. It's a live registry, so it won't allows you to copy. Now using the anti-user, using the shadow copy, it allows you to copy. Now we are going to work with these 3 files first, so we don't need the rest. So for now, I will just close the shadow copy. We will use the shadow copy again for copying other informations that we needed. But right now we doesn't need. We only wanted to use these 3 files. So I wanted to check back with you students. Do you have these 3 files with you? Yeah, okay, good. Anybody else? If you miss it, let me know. Okay, I have two students. Okay. So I just assume that everyone is okay. Yeah? Okay, good. Now, if done, then let's come back to your download folder, guys. I asked you to download Registry Explorer. All right. So unzip it, extract it, and then you will find your Registry Explorer bright and green. Just double click on it. Oh no, no, I don't want to download this. Why I always have these issues with these computers? Okay, hang on, guys. Just give me a minute. Before the class started, the the computers is rebooting. I already afraid that it has some issues. Okay, not to worry. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, allow me to join with my other device. Okay, so while waiting for this computer to turn on, allow me to uh, share my three files with you. So I forget who don't have the document or who that cannot copy. So for those of you that cannot copy, please use this. Mm, mhm. IT forensic registry file, registry file. Okay, share, copy. Let me change the restriction first. It will be anyone with the link. Okay, students, those, excuse me, ma'am, I cannot. Okay, sure. Students, those that says to me that you cannot open your config file, yeah. Download this, please. Those that say to me, config file cannot be cannot be open. You need this file.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you share to the WA group, please?
Um. Sure.
Thank you.
WhatsApp. Mm. Okay. Okay. Where is? Okay. Already.
Thank you, Miss.
No worries. Okay, thank you, students. All right, let us continue then. Okay, just in case you need it again, yeah, guys. All right, so let me reshare my screen and continue with our Registry Explorer. Give me a moment. Okay, so this is my Registry Explorer. Forensic class. Give me one more second. Who's raising hand? Is it a misclick or you really want to ask something? Hello? Is that a question? Okay, it is loading. Okay, wait yeah. Okay, I am opening my Registry Explorer right now. Oops, I clicked it 3 times. Okay. In your Registry Explorer, guys, there are an options, and then in here there are preference, and then in here there are font size. Actually, I am trying to play around with the font size. I just wanted to make sure that my my how do I say this here? My Registry Explorer is not too small for everyone to see, because the Registry Explorer can be very small. So let me readjust the font to the suitable size. Okay. Okay, guys. I am now opening my Registry Explorer. If you feel that your Registry Explorer is too small to see, you can go to option, you can go to preference, and then you can change the font size. So right now I am using 20, so that I hope that it is clear for everyone to see. Do I have the same registry explorer with you guys? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Now, please go to File. Please click Load. Okay, I have a student raising hand. Is it a real raising hand or a misclick?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I have same issue like your previous devices, ma'am.
oh,
I can open the registry.
yeah. Actually, I can open Windows Registry 2 weeks ago, and then I do a Windows update, and then it cannot be used anymore.
Okay.
And I hate it. Okay, I'm not sure what happened.
Okay,
But
ma'am.
for me, it's a different problem, yeah. For me, it's a different problem. Why? Because I have multiple issues in this computer, actually, right? So Ariantika post something.
Okay, I
Oh,
will follow the Ariantika.
okay, thank you.
Hopefully it
Right,
works.
all right. Okay, so I would like to click load Hive, yeah, guys, and then this is my IT forensics Windows registry. This is uh, the documents that I give to you, yeah. So I will be continuing with my documents. This is the same documents with the students. If you are using my documents, we are using the same thing. And then click open. It will.
Sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat how you open the three files, ma'am?
Oh, sure, sure, sure. Uh, Go to file, click the load hive, and then go to the folder where you have your load hive. This is the three files that we copy using shadow copy, and then just click open. I will not click open again because I have opened it. So in here I have the file. So this is my SAM. This is my system. This is my software. I will stop here for a moment to wait for you guys. Are you guys okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Right, so now what we are going to do is that I want you to click on, still loading, okay. I want you to click on here on your roots, yeah. I will drag in here a little bit. Okay, so this is your SAM. So we're going to start with SAM, and then what you wanted to do is that in your root, okay, you have a small arrow in here, so just click it and then click again on your SAM. And then in here you have information on domain and last SKU upgrade. So you need to drag down on domain. And then after that you'll have account. Go to account. And then next is that you have alias, group, and user. Now we wanted to focus on user, so please click on user. Right. Now in here you have several users. In here you have several users. And then under here you have names. And then please click on names. So this is the names of the computer users that you have. So in my computer, the one that I'm using right now, I have guest, I have R&D comp, I have administrator, I have default account, I have WDA utility account is not the one. I only have admin, guest, and R&D comp. Now I will stop here for a moment. Can you guys found the names of the users in your computer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I want you to do, what I want you to do is that please make a screenshot on this, guys. Make a screenshot. Please make a screenshot. So what I'm going to do is that I will use the Windows print screen, and then what I am going to do is that I will open PowerPoint here, right? Okay. So what I am going to do is that in the title here, I will put Sam, and then I will click a new slides, and then I will paste it. And I hope that you guys document this, because there will be a lot of screenshots that we are going to do tonight, and you might want to document this. So the part that I want you to remember is you need to know the path. Either you take notes or you make a screenshot. When you present your findings, you wanted to show the path. This is the path. Same domain, accounts, user names, and then I stop at R&D computer. Now, why do I stop at R&D computer? Now, guys, in here, I have administrator. In my administrator, the value type inside the administrator is 500 decimal. And then I have gas. Gas is 501 decimal. And then I have R&D computer, whereby the value type in here is 1001 decimal. Now 1001 decimal, the keyword 1001 decimal, is showing the primary user in your computer. So if you wanted to know who is the primary user in your computer, you have to check the value type. Now this is the one that I screenshotted. I have 1001 decimal, which is the key from Sam, domains, accounts, user names are on the computer. And then if I ask you how to find out among many users in the computers, the one that are the main user, the primary user, is those that have 1001 decimal. That's how you check the main user in the computer.
Is it the same for every
Sorry.
computer?
Mm, in Windows 11, it will be um, 500 5. Are you using Windows 11?
Yeah, I'm using a virtual machine of Windows 11.
Oh, okay, that's tricky. Anyone using the real physical Windows 11? 1001 as well? Yeah, I think it's supposed
Yes.
to be one.
Yes.
Your case is because you're using virtual machines, yeah. You don't
Yeah,
have
but
any user.
I'm using your files, your SAM files that you sent through Google Drive. So it's
Mm-mm.
showing 1001 decimal.
It's supposed to be because we are same file. Everything that I found, you will find it. You are my second investigator, by the way. You are the one who will validate my work. All right. Now this is how you find out who is the real user, yeah, using the 101. Okay.
Can I have
Yeah.
a question?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, what is the main user of primary user mean? Or what is the difference between the administrator?
Usually the primary user is that when you install the computer, that was the user that was firstly being registered.
Or the first user? Okay.
The main user.
The main. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And then I have gas in here. I have administrator. But this is the main one, the main user. right? And then remember you are investigating a computer, yeah. You might be given a file image forensics from the other investigator. So what you have is only a hard disk, yeah. Normally this is what happened. So you wanted to find out what is happening to this computer. You wanted to know what kind of incident that had happened in these computers before, and then you wanted to know this Windows is has been used for what. For us this is easier because this is your own computer. So actually without checking the SAM, without checking the systems, without checking the software, we already know what happened in your computer because it's your computer. But imagine from the point of view, third party point of view, the persons that are investigating and did not even see how the computers look like, for example. Now, the next thing that you wanted to check is that you wanted to check the operating systems. So you wanted to check the operating systems, and then for that, okay, allow me to scroll down in here. Allow me to scroll down. And then we are here in the software, not the systems. Let's go to software first because we wanted to check what is the operating systems of this computer. So from the root, I will drop down in here from the root, and then you have to scroll a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further until you found Microsoft, right? And then scroll down until you found Windows NT. A lot of scrolling today. Windows NT. Where is Windows NT? WW. More scroll down, more scroll down. All right, so we have a Windows NT, and then in here you have current version. Okay.
Ma'am, can you repeat, please?
Of course. Mike, uh, okay. Let go of the SAM. You have to scroll down. Now I am in my hives that are software. I'm in the software here. Software. Oh, software. I'm in software. And then, yeah, in the software, I expand root. From root, I have a lot of things. I expand Microsoft. Microsoft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And then I scroll down to find Windows NT. Once I found Windows NT, I click on current version. Current version. Right? And then in my values in here, I try to scroll down to find product name. And then right in here, I found the information of the product, which is Windows 10 Pro. So now I know that this victim or this attacker or whoever it is, actually, whoever it is that we are investigating, this computer at that time during the siege was running Windows 10, and then the username, oops, sorry, and then the username is called R&D computer. So what I am going to do is that I'm going to make a screenshot. I will open my PowerPoint. By the way, guys, I will give you my PowerPoint, yeah, this one, which is the result of our screenshot for the night so that you can replicate what it is that am I doing. Uh, also, students, students, we have three hives, yeah, we have three hives, and you might be forgetting, because if this is your first time working with the Windows registry, the time and the scrolling might confuse you. I understand. You might wanted to have your own free time to look into it. So you could focus on the informations in the down here, guys. This is the path. I'm in Sam, domain, account, user, names. Then this is the computer, R&D computer. And then you can check on here selected hive Sam. So this is from Sam. And then the one that we used just now was from software, Microsoft Windows NT current versions. And then what we wanted to focus in here is that we wanted to know the product name. So actually the computer that you are investigating is using Windows 10 Pro. And then from here, you know that the username is R&D computer. So if you wanted to make a notes, yeah, if you wanted to make a notes, let's make a small notes. Username was R&D com, and then operating system Windows 10 Pro. So from this information alone, you already have the information of the type of the computer and the username that you are investigating. I will stop here for a moment for question. Fajri, yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't have a product name, ma'am. I only have product ID.
Product name
There is no product name. Oh, sorry,
in
sorry.
the current version?
Sorry, sorry. I need to order first. I
Excuse me.
have the product name now. Sorry, sorry.
You go, oh, you found it?
I found it. I found it. Sorry.
Okay,
I
great,
got
great.
to sort it.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you.
okay. All right. Okay, now we wanted to find out more about what is happening in this computer. Okay, so what I am going to do is that during your investigations, you wanted to know that has this computer been breached, and then has one of the breach is due to a network that is not safe. So while you are still in software, guys, you are still in Microsoft and Windows NT current version. Okay, before the information that you need in the current version is just the product name. Now I want you to click in this current version so that you can expand this even further. So from the current version, current version, expand this even further. And then after you expand this even further, I want you to scroll until you found N. N. And then when you are in the list of N, I want you to click on network list. Click on network list. And then in here, in the network list, you will have an information about the network uh, under profiles. Under profiles. So in this computer, I only has been connecting using two links. One is the wired network, and next is a wireless connection called Press Unif RND. Now, these findings is actually is not fun at all because this is a work PC and I don't have anything. But I wanted to ask you guys, can you check all every network that you ever connected before? If you were in Coffee Bean, in you are in Starbucks, you use these laptops in the airport, every network that you ever been, every network that you ever connected, it should be there. Did you guys found the list of the network you ever connected to?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what do we use this for? Now, during an investigation, there is what we call by a time frame. Like for example, that let me give you an example. Assume that there is a network breach, and then the network breach is happened during 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., for example. So in here we have the information on the first connect. This is we have an information on the first connect, and then we also have an information on last connect. So imagine if, for example, that there is a network breach, and then the network breach is happened during this time until this time. You wanted to know that what is the connections of this computer at that time. So you have the first connect and then you have the last connect. So you know that, oh, when the breach is happening, this computer is connecting to this network. Now imagine that if, for example, that the network name is, for example, device 123, for example, and then after that you are, as an investigator, you present this finding. You said that, hey, in the software hives, I found out in the network list that there is a connection to device 123, and then you talk to you talk to the persons in the company, the network officers in the company, and ask, do you have a hotspot? Do you have an access point with the name device 123? Imagine the surprise if they said that they don't have it. It means that someone is installing a device that are unknown, and then someone was connecting to that unknown device, and then that is the reason why the that person got hacked, actually, because it is connecting to an unsafe network. So it means that there are someone that is installing a bogus device, or maybe a device that is not legit, and then a computer was connected to it just because of it is a free internet or so on. Then that is when the network breached. Second things, why do you need your network list? Is that, for example, um, uh, employee A is given a laptops by the company. The company have a policy. The policy of the company is that the laptops of the company should not be connected to a network outside the company. And then this employee A is actually violating the rule. Employee A is goes to Starbucks and connect to the public network over there, whereby that some documents got leaked because of that. And then employee A said that I never use a public internet, public connection. I like Starbucks. It's just an example, but because of the employee A is connected to a public network such as coffee shops network, airports network, free waiting room network, it got hacked, for example. And then we can prove it because it is in the list of the network list. So this is the list of your network list. So I want you to make a screenshot for your own notes. I'm very weak with the Windows print screen, actually. I just I've done it, so I'm gonna click on new slides. I'm gonna press Control V here, right? So again, the purpose of me making a screenshot is actually for you guys, so you can use this later on. So this is the list. All right. So now, after you have the list of the profiles and list of the network, now I wanted to show to you that how that we can get an information about who is the last user that are logged in. Now in here we have the information of the main user. Main user. The main user is the user that have the 1001 decimal. This is your main user. But your main user does not necessarily the last user that is using this computer. The last person that using this computer could be a guest. The last user that is using this computer could be the admin. But if you wanted to know who is the last persons that are opening this computer, I want you to scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, and then in here, in under your current versions in here. So we have your scroll up, scroll up. Where is my current version? Okay. Microsoft Windows. I'm sorry, guys. Please wait for a moment. I get lost here. Where is it? I think I should close something. Oh, here. Windows current version. Okay, found it. And then authentication. Okay, here. Right? So under here, under authentications, I could have an information called logon UI, and then this logged on UI is actually an information on who is the last user that is logged in. Now, you have to go to the value in here, whereby we have to check on the data in here. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll in here a little bit over there. Right, so now this is the informations about the last user that are logged on, the last log on user. So in here I have the information that the last log on user is in fact R&D computer, and then the selected user ID was 1001. So this is the R&D computer that we found the 101 before. Which hive is that, ma'am? I'm in software. Are you lost? I was lost a little bit just now. Let me restart, I guess. I'm in software still. Software. All right. After software, I am still in Microsoft. Software, Microsoft. And then scroll down. We are in Windows. A lot of scrolling, guys. I know it looks confusing. Windows. Yeah, you could also search in here. But I want you to know where is it actually. Windows. And then you want to go to current version. Windows current version. And then authentication. Lastly, logon UI. Okay, I wanted to show to you the value in here. Okay. I want you to also familiar where is the locations actually. Right, so this is the path. Okay, so what I am going to do is that once again I am going to screenshot this. My God, stop popping up. Okay, seriously. Okay, right. So another screenshot for you. Here is the info on the logon UI. Right, and then you wanted to focus on who is the last logged on user in here and their ID. So now you know that who is the main user and then who is the last person that is been using the computer. Are you guys good? Okay?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. Now I wanted to talk to you about USB, guys. USB. USB is portable devices that could easily be plugged in and plugged out. And then we wanted to know that how many USBs that has been plugged in this computer, and whether or not you know those plugs in devices. Because it could be dangerous if someone that you doesn't know is trying to copy your data by plug it in the USB devices that you doesn't know. All right. So to do this, to go to check on where is the locations of the plugged in device, what you have to do is that you have to get out from authentication, and then you have to get out from the current version. So now you are in Windows. Now you have to get out from Windows. Now just little down after the Windows in here, you found Windows Portable Device. And then in here, you can just right drop down click in here, and then you can click on device. Now the only USB device that are ever connecting to my office computer is actually a device called my book. This is the only one. That's why that it doesn't have the other. This is a USB. No, my book is actually a hard drive, a hard disk actually. Right. So this is my book. The family name, sorry, family name is a my book. So this is just information. This is a my book. Now I'm not sure about you. Can you find the list of the Windows portable devices or the USB that you ever connected to?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. I hope that you know the name, right? So let's take the screenshots in here. So assuming assuming that if you seize a hard disk with a lot of portable device, and then you wanted to know what is the association between the portable device that are under your possessions, this is how you check it. Like for example, you seize a computer and then you seize five portable device, and then you wanted to show the connections of these five portable device with your main evidence, which is the computer. This is where you can show it. Like for example, that the portable devices that you seize are ever connected to the computers that you seize as well. So this is what we call by Windows portable device, and then this is where you can check how many plugs in has been made to the device. So I will just go ahead and screenshot these, and then I will copy this and then place it here. Right. Okay. Oops. Copy. Okay. So this is the only portable device that I have. Okay. Next, moving on. There's a maintenance guy. Okay, moving on. I wanted to check on the list of the applications that has been uninstalled. So we are actually interested on not only uninstalled software, but we also interested on knowing the uninstalled software. And you could have many findings in the uninstalled list. It means that somebody could come in and use the computer, install the malware, and then leave it there. Sorry, not a malware. Install an application that you doesn't know that could, for example, provoking a malware. And then after the malware got injected to your computer, the application is being uninstalled. Like for example, a spyware or a keylogger. So someone is installing a spyware or a keylogger into the computer, and after they got the documents and the information that they wanted to eliminate their trace. So to do that, what they are doing is that they are uninstall the application. And then they think that after they uninstall the application is just gone like that. But little that they know is that when an application is installed, even though it is uninstalled, it will leave a trace. And then this trace is actually copied in your Windows registry. So what you wanted to do right now is that you wanted to go back to your Microsoft. You're already in your Microsoft, and then we wanted to come back to our Windows, Microsoft Windows, and then let's go to your current version, and then let's scroll down a little bit so that you found uninstalled. Scroll here, uninstalled. Right. So this is the list of the applications that were once in this computer and then now it's being uninstalled. So let's see what are those. 7-zip, address book, connections managers, something that I'm not sure. DXM runtime, what is this? Mozilla, Office, Microsoft application. So why do you have many informations in here? You know that one, if you are doing a Windows update, guys, they are actually uninstalling the past software because they wanted to do an update. So in order for them to do an update, what they are doing is that they are in uninstall those patches that they doesn't need, so that we have this Microsoft something in here. So maybe the part that we wanted to focus on is a non-Microsoft applications, right? So you could take a look. You could take a look at your uninstalled list. So if you have downloaded something and then you install the application and then you uninstall them, most probably you will be able to see that. And if this is a real investigation, you as an investigator, you need to check the uninstalled list. And then in here, you have a column called display name, and then you have a column called install date, and then you also have a column called uninstalled string, which is the information of the locations when it was installed. So you can check it in here. What are the applications that was installed and the information that were uninstalled? So, and then you wanted to see this, especially for the software that you did not know. Like why do I have these? For example, connections manager being uninstalled. Like I wasn't the one that are installing this, but they are available in the unlisted uninstalled list. So it means that somebody else has been installing it for you, and then uninstall it before uh, uh, they could been reached. And then you can check it over there for detailed information. You can also check it in here. So you can click on the uninstalled and then you can check on the information. Like for example, I did not know what is 7-zip, and then I wanted to know that this 7-zip was previously installed by whom and where that it is being installed. So if you click on the profile in here one by one, you could get more information actually. So this is the part where you wanted to check list of the applications that was uninstalled before. So I'm going to stop in here and then let me take some documentation. I hope you guys are documenting too. So this is the uninstalled list. Okay, right. I have a little bit to go on with you guys. So now I wanted to check on run. Run is an information of what are the applications that got triggered. Is there a list of portable software, ma'am? If if it doesn't require for an uninstallment, it will not be there. It must be installed and then uninstalled. For portable software, since it is not being installed or uninstalled, if the user is using the portable device not long after the computer is found, it should be there in the RAM actually, on the volatile. But if it is too long ago, it's not in the volatile memory, then it is a harder way to find that software. Now, thank you. Talking about malware, malwares usually sneak during the runtime. So it means that when your computer is turned on, they will sneak their way in. So we wanted to check the run information because the run information shows what are the applications that are kicked in when our computer is turned on. So in here, let's come back to my Windows registry. So I have Microsoft Windows, current versions, And then let's get out from uninstalled and then go down a little bit to find run here. Right, so this computer is no fun. Right, so I only have this Windows directory to kick in. So I have Windows directory, system 32, security, health system tray. So this is uh, the only programs that were run actually during the logon. It actually shows that this computer is very clean. So if you guys have if you have like Discord, for example, or Spotify that you allow the Spotify to turn on when you run the computer, you will be able to see this in here. So I have Microsoft Windows current version run. If you have an applications that you trigger when you boot up your computer, you will be able to see this. And then this is a neat way to check whether if your computer have a malware or a virus or not. They usually will lurking around in run. So I'm gonna take a screenshot and then uh, I would place it in here under run. Okay. Now, actually, I wanted to talk about a topic on um, cloud forensics actually. So like for example, if you have Outlook, if you have Google Drive, if you have iCloud, sometimes those application is also run during bootable. So if in your run list you found out about Google Drive, Outlook, and then also iCloud, it is actually a hint that the computer that you are investigating is using an auto backup cloud system so that you will wanted to check more on the email forensics later on to find a trace on what kind of emails that are mostly being used, and then does the users perhaps stored an evidence online using a cloud backup that would be automatically triggered. So you could actually find many informations on run. Okay, so lastly, okay, so allow me to go up. Okay, now we have done checking the SAM. Actually, in SAM, we just wanted to focus on understanding what is the computers, the main computer that are being used, right? So, wait, sorry. Okay, so we have users in here and then we have names. Now, actually, if the computer have a password, you will have some information in here, like in the data. Usually, it will store like what are the passwords that are used to log in. So we finish with SAM. So I will click here so to close the SAM, and then we actually pretty much done on software so that we can click on the software to make it more compact. And then lastly, we wanted to check on system. So there are several interesting information that we can check on system. So previously in SAM, we found out who is the main user. Wait for a moment. But we do not know what is the computer name. So we can get the information on the computer name by working on our system here. Now I am on system. I'm pretty much done with my SAM and software. Okay, so in my root in here, I will drag down on the roots, right? And then I wanted to find control set 001. After that, scroll down on the control set 001. All right, and then you wanted to go to control, and then in control, there is a computer name. So you can go ahead and click that on computer name. Now, I will I will take my bar in here because I need spaces in here. So this is my computer name. My computer name is prasunif RND. So if you are being asked who is the user? Who is the main user? The main user is what was that just now? R&D comp. And then if you are being asked who is the computer name that you are investigating, this is the computer name. The computer name is Press Unif R&D. Can you guys found your own computer name?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Also. Okay. If you miss, if you missed, check my pictures in here later on. Okay. Right. Now, what I wanted to do to you is that we are still in the systems, and then I wanted to check the hardware configuration. So the hardware configuration is giving us an information about we have the info on what kind of operating systems does this computer have in here, but we wanted to know what kind of hardware that they use actually. Like for example, what laptop is this? Is this a Lenovo? Is this an Asus? Is this what? So it could give you information what are the typical hardware that they use, the configurations that they use. So in here, you are in the root, and then what you wanted to go is that okay, you can go up to the control, and then you wanted to go to the hardware configurations here, right? So root hardware configuration, and then click on the hardware configuration, and this is the hardware configuration. Now you know that the computers that I use is actually an Acer. So then this is giving you information about what kind of hardware that are being used. I'm just gonna click on screenshot there. Okay. New slides. All right. So I have the information about this, the computers hardware that are being used. Let me just give highlights in here. So I was using Acer desktop, which is correct. Right. Let's go back to our Hive, and then the next information that I wanted to check is when was the last time that this computer is being shut down actually. So in here, you wanted to go to control set 001, and then in here you have control, and then down in the control, you can look for Windows. And then in here, you have your shutdown time. Now, the value in the shutdown time is actually a hex. So you have to copy this hex, and then let's go to our browser. Okay, we need to have a hex to decimal converter. And then you can copy the hex, and then you can convert to decimals. Oh, I'm sorry. I copied too much. I copied too much. Copy just the value summary. Oh, sorry, value data. Convert. It doesn't want to have a dash. Come on, work with me. Oh, hex time to decimal converter. All right. Oh, this cannot be right. It is 1st January 1970. Are you sure? This is not right. This is the websites that I use, guys. You can try to copy the value in here. Unless that the computer that I'm using is a wrong is really is uh have a wrong time. Let me copy this for you guys and then plus paste it in here. Okay. Okay guys, if you able to find the shutdown time in your computer, could you please right click on it, click copy and click copy value data and then try to paste it in these websites and see if you can get the correct shutdown time. Because mine isn't correct. Mine wasn't correct. My shutdown time cannot be 1970. Yeah, right. Yeah, isn't correct. Okay, I think I will. I think I will skip this for a moment, guys, because I think the time is wrong because of the Indian issue. So actually, we have to convert this hacks of the little Indians to the big Indian. So let's us skip this part, the shutdown time. What I will do to you is that I will prepare another tools for us to check. So this data isn't correct. I think the Indian isn't correct. So we have what we call by big Indian and little Indian. So in short, what is the little Indian in big Indian? Is that one will read from beginning to the end, and the other read from the back to the front. So the time wasn't correct, so we cannot use the shutdown time just like that. You need to have a decimal converter. Okay, let me skip that for a moment. We need a converter, guys. It's just that the converter isn't correct. What was that, Denandi? Does it work? Is it showing a correct time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Was it using big Indian or small Indian? Not sure.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, let's just check. It says that it is Bangkok time. Well, it is correct. Thank you so much. Can I get an applause for Denandi, please? Denandi is giving us a good converter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I have to use some big Indians. Okay. Thank you so much. We get a correct time. Okay, so it says that the last time that it is shut down was on 25th of September, 8 p.m. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. You know what? I think I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I'll copy the URL and then I will put it as a small notes in here with the text box. So is a helper for us to use the time. Okay, I'm going to create new slides and then come back here. I haven't screenshotted this. Okay, I have two more together with you guys. Stay tuned. stay with me. I know I have a lot. Just two more. I promise. Just two more. Right. So I wanted to talk about memory management. So memory management is showing us about some of the volatile information, and then the volatile information is actually allows us to see uh, if there are an error happen in the computer, and then usually when you have an error, your computer stop responding. Like your computer is like having an error, it says that stop responding, and then you have a comment not responding. So when you have those not responding moments, your computer is actually have a mini crash actually, and then those mini crash is actually freezing the information on your computer, so as if that your computer is in the state of freeze. It is good actually when the computer freeze. The Windows developer wanted to know what's going on, so they try to freeze your computers, what is happening, and then after that they will keep the information. When they keep this information, sometimes during the Windows updates, or they sometimes ask you, hey, you have a crash. Would you mind sending the information of the crash to our developer team so that we understand what is going on? Now the good part is that when there is a short when there is a time when this crash is happens, we have a glimpse of what is going on. So what are the odds that those glimpses of the errors could actually contain a volatile memory that later on will be useful for us investigator? And where do they save it? So in here, let's come back to our control set, control, and then just hold down a little bit, and then you will find crash control. So this is the information of the errors that has been going on, and then this is where they save it. They save it in the system root called memory.dump, and then some of the information about the errors is stored at mini-dump. And then other information about the dumps in the computer is stored in the dump 5.6. So this is the information of the crash control. So you will want to investigate this so that you could get those glimpses about what is going on, and then is there any information that are stored when during the events of this system is being crashed. This is other than your RAM. This is where you could get an information about the volatile information exist in the computer. Right. So I have the last one with you guys. So this is the volatile info. The last one that I wanted to talk to you is that in run just now in this slide run, you have an information about what are the software that kicks in when the user is logged in. Now, we also have information about the other services that could log in together with you. So this is gives us, what does the information that this gives us? This gives us an information if there are a system level services that run together when your computers are turned on, and they are a little bit different than the run services because this is in the service level. So you wanted to go to your system, control set, and services. So this is an information on the whether the software was disabled or enabled. Now you could check on in here. You have boot, means that this is loaded. This is loaded together with you, together when your systems are loaded. We have a system. This is the list of the systems list. So you might want to check this information if you found some of the files that you did not know. Automatic, so it means that it will automatically be triggered, and then this is a manual, and then this is the one that has been disabled. So this is a list of the start mode services. So normally, if you wanted to check on malware, this is where you wanted to check. Okay, what are the basics information that you have in here? And if there are some systems that you did not understand and you did not know and then are being installed, and then the start mode is automatic, for example. So this is automatically run together with your system. So one by one, you might want to check. Is there any applications that you did not understand? The applications that you know for a fact that you did not install it, but it's actually appear in here. So this is if you are dealing with the malware, you might want to check on the services. This would be the last part that I wanted to screenshot it with you. Okay, so let me come back to my slides. Okay, and then I wanted to put it in here. So this is the last one. Now, your computer, guys, your computer also equipped with their own way to check on the Windows registry. So this is the Windows, sorry, the Registry Explorer is not the only one. So your computer also has a Windows registry. So you could have just Google Windows registry, not Google, I mean, browse Windows registry right in here. So I have this Windows registry. This is a hierarchical database. Over here I have the apps, documents, more. I want the real Windows registry. Could you please give me Windows registry? No, don't want to browse for it. I want my registry right here. Registry editor. So in my Windows, I search for an app called Registry Editor. And then what I wanted to do is that I wanted to open this Registry Editor. Now, in the slides, if you remember, I was talking about hives. This is the hives that I discussed with you. So I have HKey root hives, I have HKey current user, and then I have HKey local machine. Inside my local machine, I have SAM, security, and system. So I wanted to let you know that what we are doing in your Registry Explorer in here, you are actually browsing on SAM that were in here, and then the software as well as the systems in here. So if you remember, we just browse on your control set, for example. So this is the information that would otherwise available in here. So your the local machines in here, which is your SAM, your software, and your systems, which that are also available in your registry editor, it is a little bit harder to be checked if you check it directly from the registry editor. So it is not as readable uh, if you not use the third-party software such as the Registry Explorer that you have in here. So this is the current versions, okay, and so on. So the information is actually also available in your registry editor. So we are actually investigating your registry editor, but using the how do I say this? Using the information directly from the registry editor is very hard for us to check. That's why that we use this registry explorer. Okay. Um, how is it, guys? Your first experience with registry explorer? Confused? Not confused? Still
No.
okay?
It's okay, ma'am.
It takes time actually. Interesting, yeah. There are so many, yeah. If you can see that there are so many. The one that I shown to you is just some so many information so little time. So the one that I shown to you is just that the parts that are how do I say this? The part that are need more demo. Agree. I will spend more times in the Registry Explorer. Okay, so that being said, Registry Explorer is not totally cannot be used at all. Actually, there are some quick check that we can use using the Registry Explorer in here. So you are in the hash key. Okay, before I go on, yeah, thank you, Fatur. Could you guys open your Registry Explorer so that we are on the same page here? Yes. So try to open your Registry Explorer. So I not only using the Registry Editor. I need coffee. Could you guys please open Registry Editor? So I wanted to give you some tiny experience on Registry Editor, not only using the Registry Explorer.
Yes.
Yeah. So in here, you just need to type Registry Editor. So the Registry Editor is given, yeah. Registry Editor is given by Windows itself. So I want us to just have a little practice that you have used Registry Editor once. All right. So if you're already in your Registry Editor, please open your HKey current user. In here you have root. I want you to go to user, and then after that you could click on this small drop down arrow, and then I want you to go to software, and then if you see that there will be a lot. So computer HKey current user software. So this is where I am right now, and then under software I need you to scroll down until you found Windows. Windows. Okay, here. I'm sorry. Microsoft first. Microsoft first, and then Windows. Microsoft and then Windows. No wonder I could not find the Windows. Okay. HKey current user, software, Microsoft, Windows. And then under Windows, I want you to go to current version. There are a lot, yeah. Under current versions, I want you to go to Explorer, even bigger now. Under Explorer, I want you to go to recent docs. Okay. I will stop here and I will repeat. Once again, HKey current user, software. HKey current user, software. You find software, guys? HKey current user, software, Microsoft. Thank you, Padri. Software, Microsoft, Windows, current versions, Explorer, recent docs. Okay. Now, you have the name of the documents in here starting from 0. Okay, so uh, the names is sorted, yeah. So after 0, 1. After 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and so on. And then 2, 2, 0. So what you need to do is that try to find the largest number from the list in here. So for me, the largest number would be 43. Try to find the largest number. Like for me, it is 43. Now this research docs is actually showing to you what is the last documents that the person is actually using. So remember before in the SAM we have the main user, and then on the systems we have the last logged on and who is the person that last logging on. So for example in here, let me go back to my screenshot. The person that was last logging on was the last user that was last logging on is RND computer. This was the guy that was last logged on. And then we wanted to know when this user is logging on, what was the last documents that this person checked out. Now in here, this is the biggest number. It means that this is the last documents that this person checked out. Can you check what was the last documents that I checked out, guys? Is it readable for you? It's a screenshot. It's a screenshot 1720.png. Do you know why I have this screenshot as the last documents that I checked out? Because I was making screenshot. So, what was the last documents that you opened? You actually can check it from here. You don't have to tell me. Maybe it's a secret document or something. But this is how you can check the last document. So for our study purpose again, what I'm going to do is that I will take another screenshot for you. There you go. Okay. The screenshot is a little bit different because now I wasn't using Registry Explorer. I used the registry editor instead. Copy, copy here. Another copy goes here. Where is my copy? Copy here. All right. Oops, oops. Let me copy it down here. All right. So this is the path, and then you can check what was the last documents there. Okay. So you can also do things in the registry editor. Although that using the registry explorer, you can also get the same thing. Now, I wanted to check back with you guys on one last document that you can check using your what is it? Your registry explorer. So we are still currently in HT current user software Microsoft Windows current version. Now, rather than going to Explorer, okay, Windows current version. Okay, so you can close your Explorer, and then you could also check on current version run. Please scroll down and click on run. Now this is an information that what was the again the software that or the services that are triggered on run. So if you remember, we also have information on system run. In here, this is what is the current programs that were listed to be bootable. So you could have information on run. This is the real information about this computer, not the height from my work computer. That's why I have more information in here. So this current version run also could help us to get an information on what are the applications and services that was running. Now, last one. I keep on saying last one, but I give you more. Okay, I want you to go back to your Explorer actually because I forget something. So I'm sorry, I really forget. I really forget. So I want you to go to your Microsoft Windows current versions Explorer, and then I want you to go to Word Wheel Query. Word Wheel Query. Before we were going to recent docs. Before we were in recent docs, right in here. Now just below the recent docs, I want you to go to Word Wheel Query. Word Wheel Query. Okay. Now what is inside the Word Wheel Query? Word Wheel Query will have an information on what was being searched in your computer, particularly here. Allow me to open my folder. Any folder will do, And then in your folder, for example, I'm in desktop, yeah, I'm in desktop, and then you wanted to search something in your desktop, and then you click here, and then you click on search. Now, word will query contain an information of a keyword that you search in your computer. So, for example, I go to Pa Ahmad office, for example. I saw Pa Ahmad laptop is opened. I wanted to look for a document. I just wanted to quickly look for the document. I know the keyword, so I go to the folder and then I search for the keyword. For example, secret documents. That alone could trigger the word will query. So word will query will contain the search terms that are being used in your computer. Now, unfortunately, in here, I don't have many. I was looking for an image before. The image name is image292983. I wasn't sure why I was looking for that image. Probably it was an image of something. Wasn't sure either what was that image is for. So this is my word will query. Now maybe I could ask you guys, do you really find the word that you are looking for? Were you searching for that word in your computer? So it should have been listed in here, right? That would be my last screenshot with you for real. Okay, copy, put it here. Okay, so what I don't have time is that I don't have time to summarize it in here. So we were looking on SAM, we were looking on software, and we were looking on system. So we should have been able to make a summary actually. So the summary would be on your slide number 2. In here, we found out that this is the username. In slide number 3, we found out that the operating system is Windows 10 Pro. And then in here, we could check on last connected network. What was the last connected network? Okay, what's the last connected network? And then we should have been able to check on who is the last logon user. And then we could have find what are the list of portable device ever connected. What was the last applications being uninstalled. We should have been able to check on what was the information on run. Okay. And then the information about who is the computer name, what is the computer name. And then the computers is using what hardware configuration. And then the time. Okay, thank you very much for the epochconverter.io. And then is there any crash happen in the computer? If yes, where is the locations of the crash being saved? And then what was the applications that run on the start mode or automatic mode? What was the last documents being opened? And then is there any special word or keywords that are being used in this computer? So this is some of the findings that we can get. This is could help us to build a case. Okay, so what I am going to do to you is that I will save this in my computer. Okay, Win Explorer, Windows Registry Explorer. Okay, so it is in my local. This was the files that I used for my investigation. The students that are using the same file with me, you will most probably have the same output with me because we are investigating the same thing. Now I am uploading this to you. Uh, I assume that you guys have an access to my IP forensics registry file because I put it or I uploaded in my in our class WhatsApp group. Okay, so I would like to come back to the main screen because I wanted to show you the closing of my slides for today. Okay. Okay, guys. So what do we have just now is that we take a look at SAM, we take a look at system, we take a look at software. So we haven't taken a look at security and MCache yet. So we focus on these three. So again, Sam is a security account manager. I'm sorry, the manager was closed. Okay, let me put it in here. Okay, this is the example. So you go to root, you go to account, you go to user, and then there is names in here. So you wanted to look for an ID 1001. The 1001 under names that would be the main user. We were going to our software hives, and then under my software hives in here, software hive is located under C Windows System 32 config software in case you forget. And then some information that we can get is that the installed applications, types of operating systems, network, file associations, such as the application that was run. Okay, you wanted to check it for malware, log on information, was the last user that are log on, and then portable device, guys. So we take a look into this. Great. And then on system file, we wanted to know about the time zone information, such as the information on the who has when was the last time this computer is being shut down. Under control set, we got the information on the control name. Last shutdown. Thank you so much. Those links was very helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Crash control. If for example that there is a crash going on, again that when your program is not responding, it is crashing. It is actually giving some information on what was happens during the freeze. You wanted to know about auto start. Again, persistent malware could reside this, so you wanted to check on two places if you are handling malware. First is on an applications that automatically run, as well as an application that are auto start during a boot up. And then we haven't gone here. I forget about it. I'm sorry. You can check it by yourself though. Control set slash enum slash USB store. This is on the file time settings. And then lastly, we check on the anti-user hives. Anti-user hive, we check it directly from our Windows registry. So what we checked was recent docs. Actually, we check on recent docs. We check on run as well. We check on run as well. And then last part, we check on word will query. So on the word will query, we're checking on what was the keywords that the user is used to search on some keywords. Recent docs is the docs that was last open. And then auto run, we check on run just now, but I did not take screenshot by the way. Why? Because it was the applications that was run on my in on my own laptop, which was have main some software that I don't wish to share. So you can check it by yourself. So everything that I put in my slides in here, this is also containing the keywords where you can get, for example, go to Microsoft slash la 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 in case you forget. Additionally, I also give you my own screenshots in case that the information in here is too simple for you and you could not follow. I give you the step-by-step guides in here. Grainy, why when you open Register Explorer? Oh, this is an old message. Okay, so With that being said, I would like to thank you very much and your willingness to try, yeah, to try this. I'm pretty sure it would not be easy, yeah, for everyone. So maybe you are still confused, especially that, oh, this is too many, like a too little, and so on. But I would like to thank you that you are willing to try. And then, if you have any questions, please let me know. We can discuss in this WhatsApp group. Um, I assume everyone is here. Should I take attendance? I think I should just make a screenshot lah ya. Okay, attendance time guys. So if you are still here and you can turn on your camera, please do so. Okay. I will take our screenshot in the time of three. One, two, three. Cheese. Actually, last week Zach is letting me know how do I can keep my screenshot. I tried, Zach. It's gone already. So I don't have that attendance from last week. So I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry I keep you more than what I wanted. It's just that there are so many things to click. I hope you still have fun in this class, although it's a little bit confusing. Yes, Fatur? Fatur?
By accident, maybe.
By accident, okay. That's all. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank you,
guys.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
night, everyone.